Okay, everybody, welcome to the show. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, David Sponheim, the American original. Welcome. Hey, and we're going to be making you 8 enchiladas for $10 tonight. Beef enchiladas. Everybody loves that stuff. Yeah, and definitely. And let me get in the chat room. We're doing that right now. I don't know, David logged on, but he hasn't said anything. Hi. Okay, I was never recruited to be a member of it. I'm not a trivia expert. My intelligence is very unique. It's not like you would expect. I have a unique intelligence, as you do. And all of you should feel, very unique in your intelligence. So what do you say we bring on the dinner, huh? What do you say? Yeah. So today we're going to be doing an enchilada thing, and we picked up some amazingly good deals. Sarah and I shopped at Safeway one day and got this package for $2. 4-cheese Mexican cheese, and it should be eaten by February 18th, so I'm going to eat it today. And I also picked up 8 Don Pancho organic corn tortillas for $2 as well at Safeway, non-GMO. Organic. I recommend this brand if you're getting organic. Very good stuff. I trust it more than the Mission brand. I'm cooking. What do you call this? We're going to get in there right now and start the show. Okay, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. I know, I'm here. Yes, I am David Sponheim, the American original, as you know. I know we've got a couple of people in our room here, I see. Yes, I am David Sponheim. Here we go. There we go. There. Oh, that has to go back. There we go. Hi, new year, new beginnings, 2020. Beef enchiladas, $10 for 8 meals. I'm being very realistic today. We put in the 4-cheese blend. I picked up for $2 on sale at Safeway. I picked up Don Pancho's organic, non-GMO corn tortillas on sale for $2 at Safeway. And we had a little problem getting connected today. We were a little late starting in because of some bad connectivity problems with the VPN. That is being hit pretty hard. $10? Yeah, well, I had to pay the big bucks for the good grass-fed beef. This was $3.99, and that was on sale. This is good stuff. And notice how lean it is. It's like really lean. So I'm going to cook that. Won't have to drain any fat or anything. I'm going to get the pan going back here at level 3. I may break open my mild green taco sauce I've had in the cupboard for about 7 years. I know, it's finally reached the point where I think I should use it. And so far between this and this, we're up to $8, and then I added $1 for the black beans. You can get black beans for $1. I paid $1.40 for this, but. And yeah, you're looking at about 50 cents for this. I got it for 78 cents, so if you're lucky. And an onion, which is nominal. So I'm right around, especially if you don't go organic, you'll definitely be able to save and do this for $10. But try to go organic whenever you can. The beef is not organic, it's grass-fed. So, yeah, we don't allow anybody by the name of Lot Lizard here. Sorry. Yeah, gang stalking is inappropriate. You can't get approval for that. Poof. Welcome to my beautiful hacienda retreat here, Spanish style. We are every day able to, live affordably, Sarah and I, because we live in a very nice neighborhood, nice area, low middle class, not like we're not here to impress anybody, I'm drinking my organic coffee, though, with purified water. He was a gang stalker. Doesn't matter if he's polite or not. You don't reward gang stalkers in my world. Anyway, I got to get over into iBlog. I'm very remiss in getting in there. And of course, we got to do Periscope too. Okay, iVloggers, let's start with you. I'm warming up the pan, so we got something going on. Logging in. I'm going to go off camera for a bit, and I'll be right back. For free love, yeah, whatever that means. I don't know of any love that's free in this world, but, well, yeah, I do. You know, the love I feel for all of you is free. Yeah, isn't that nice? That's free. Yeah. Aren't you glad you're getting free love tonight? Hey, you found out today. Good. You don't have cancer. Excellent. That's awesome. Congratulations. We know that, yeah, Michelle is a dude. We know that. Michelle is going to probably come out as a transgender pretty soon, I would guess. You can't hold back the tide of public opinion, and she's being tried in the court of public opinion, and that says she's a transgender. No, that's not true, and nor are you Lot Lizard. So, hey, I'm going to go ahead and get special and get ready here, if you don't mind. I've got to prep this. Yeah, we're going to do a little cutting here on the cutting board. I chopped this onion. I'm going to have to cut quickly, so I'm going to use my Hammerstead, which I sharpened. My Rogers and Master Guild, not Hammerstead. There it is. Here we go. Wait a second, I'm not on camera. There you go. Thank you. What I usually do when I have to go in here with like a knife, I put the corner down first. See that? That goes right in there. And then I take my hand and go right down like that. Then I take a quick cut at the base of the onion, pulling off the skin rather rapidly as it sprays onion juice in my face. Yes, the inevitable onion juice. You got to have a large onion for this meal. That's a prerequisite. This is, of course, an organic onion, but hey, whatever, you know. It all works out in the wash, right? People say, Dave, do you always eat organic? No, I don't. I try to, but, you know, it's not like perfection is possible. I was accused one time of, after making an organic meal for a date I was on one time, I went to her house and I made an organic meal. And she said, oh, you think you're so hot, don't you? Mr. Organic, yeah. Oh, like you're better than everyone, you know? Yeah. I obviously never dated her again, but my waistline is looking good. You don't have to ask questions about my waistline. I'm built like a brick shithouse. Yeah. Now, if you want to ask about my weight, it is a size 40 because I work out all the time and my flabs of steel have turned into abs of steel. And I'm surprised you were allowed in here. Now, if we're going to eat, we're going to cook, right? So we're going to cook and then we're going to eat. Thank you. Okay. I had a little water in there from my previous rinse job. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this oil atomizer in there. Olive oil. Squirt, squirt, squirt. There you go. Squirt, squirt, squirt. Okay, then I take the onions and I vivicize them. making sure your hands are always curled away from the knife. Otherwise, you could hurt yourself really bad. You could cut your finger off. That wouldn't be good. Now, try not to do it really rapidly like I just did, because that takes a lot of expertise, and chances are you're not able to do that. So you want to take your time. Oh, we got another one here. Is Scissor Fight in the room? Thank you. Hi, Scissor Fight. Welcome to the show. Yeah. Meta Nemesis has been assigned duty to get rid of those people. Oh, Scissor Fight's not in right now. Okay, hi, everyone. And hello at Periscope. We've got Periscope running too. And Twitch. Hey, you guys. Twitch. If you want to check our Periscope show out, please feel free to go in there right now. It is lower res if you're running a tablet, which saves your energy on your, it actually saves bandwidth. There's the Twitch channel. Yes. And I'm going to send this over to Vaughn, because I know a lot of people suffer from Vaughn having some problems. Whoops. Yeah, one of the drawbacks of using wet fingers on a laptop is you have to actually... When are you playing Call of Duty again? I don't know. Yeah. I don't do Discord. It's been run by the NSA, and they were heavily DDoSed over there. Discord is compromised. Skype is compromised. We had no protection whatsoever over there. Okay, I'm waiting for that pan to heat up, so I'm going to throw those onions on. Okay, throw those in there. And you definitely want to use your handy dandy Italian seasoning. That is a requirement. Well, you iBloggers are just not very talkative. I don't know what's going on. I guess you like to watch. I like to watch, Jane. I like to watch, Eve. I don't have any recommendations there. In case you didn't know, Darth, I'm actually cooking right now, and you're talking to me about gaming sites. Do you have any idea how hard this is to do? I did unban everybody, New York EMT. I did an unban all for the year. Okay, take your Italian seasoning and sprinkle. Actually, I'm going to go with a big amount. About a teaspoon. All right. I'm going to cover that up. Yeah. We are going to be cooking with 5 cloves of garlic today. So I'm going to put those on the screen here. They don't have to be big. They could be medium, large, whatever. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get those going. Okay. As I usually do, just kind of splam them there. I permaban people sometimes, yeah, but I'm trying to give people a chance to realize that, trolls are people too, and they have to come around and realize that this whole thing that I've been doing for the past 11 years is about you. It's not about me. I pretty much retired at the age of 50, and I said, I really don't need to do much at all except what I want to do, and I recognize the country's got some serious flaws, and I've started working on solutions. And you've been there with me the whole time, 11 years now, and so you know that our solutions are pretty dang good compared to the Democrats, Republicans. So I speak from a solid, realistic perspective when I talk about how our country is really facing serious fiscal problems. I'm not lying to you about the country's fiscal problems like Trump is. I didn't borrow $1.5 trillion like Mnuchin just did from our treasury and act like nothing happened. Yeah, Sarah does not like the smell of garlic, so I'm not going to eat garlic right now. But we'll put it in the meal. We definitely have a boost of momentum coming. The number one thing is we have people all around the world watching. And as they continue to project the positive message of a third party, and many people are wondering how we're censored so badly, and we are censored really bad in a country that claims to be free and democratic. They know that they're talking about a real chance for America to break through out of this terrible corruption that we're struggling with right now. The two-party system has been completely compromised. You've got rich scumbags funding wannabe rich scumbags in Congress right now. People like Nancy Pelosi, people like Mitch McConnell, like Lindsey Graham, all seeking Russian oligarch money or any money they can get. It says on the screen, beef enchiladas, $10 for 8 meals. All right, so you're going to put the garlic in after you get the meat in there. First, we're going to put the meat in there. And this meat is actually so nice. It's just perfect in the bag. I mean, this is as nice of a meat package you could possibly get out there. Normally, it's like $7.99. I got it for $4. So you have to look around for $4 for a pound of meat. But yeah, and this is grass-fed too. Yeah, Thomas Farms. 93% lean, so I'm going to cut the edge here. And I'm just going to squirt it right into the onion batch just on the stove. Push it all in there. All right. And you want to make sure that you don't have to rinse the bag or anything, because obviously people are becoming more aware of microplastic, you know. I just throw it away. But if you want to avoid it being smelly in the garbage, you may want to rinse it out. Otherwise, in about a day or two, your garbage is going to smell pretty rank. No, the meat was rinsed at the manufacturer. You know, you got to trust what they're doing. They say that ground beef can have up to 9 animals in it. I like to think that grass-fed grown beef is safer than grain-fed, and this is grass-fed, so that's all good. Oh, great. Unbelievable. Yeah. We're going to unmod that guy and, yeah, pull him out of the lineup. I accidentally, you know, like I said, wet fingers make it difficult to handle this laptop. All right. He went from mod to banned in one move. You know, I don't recommend anything after you get a colonoscopy. Ask your doctor, you know. Before or after, I'm not really sure. They say meat takes a while to digest, so you're not supposed to eat, what, 24 hours before you have a colonoscopy? What's the deal with that? Okay, I'm going to take everything up to level 6. Now I got to really quick cook this because I'm going to assemble it on this screen and let it set up for the oven. This is a slow cook in the oven, so we're just cooking the beef in advance. Oh, I'm a prepper, but I'm not here to scare you. You know, a lot of people get so scared from all the future problems that are coming, and I'm not here to scare you. I'm here to give you advice and really common sense solutions to your future to make it a lot easier than it would be otherwise. Yeah, it's not a USA airstrike. Thank you. Yeah, we heard that. Yeah, they just made that up. I'm beginning to believe that the whole attack on the embassy may have been part of an attempt to get Donald Trump electable for 2020. Yeah. The government pulls all these things out of their bag of tricks, you know. They want to breach our embassy. Oh, Donald Trump is doing such a good job defending our embassy, and they've now sent troops over there. Oh, the airport? Oh, well, you know, let's take a look. You caught me off guard there, buddy. I don't really have any information on the airport. Is there something pressing here? No. Not sure what you're saying about the airport. We'll get back to that during the main show. This is Cooking Up Politics. I don't have evidence of that right in front of me. Not on Google's news. I don't have that. But if they are on fire, whatever is causing it could have been somebody in the bathroom, you know? No, I'm a size 40. I have a 47 chest. My coat is a 47 chest. I have a size 40 waist. And I'm built so strong that you'd be hard-pressed to get near me without fearing for your life. And I'm not a very mean person or violent person, but the mere appearance of me causes fear in everyone who walks around me. I don't know what it is, but it's just being really built like a rock makes people feel a little bit intimidated. And I know that's very true with a lot of people who walk around. I have very low BMI. No, that's not true. You've got muted on that level. Yeah. So I try to minimize their anger by smiling a lot. It's like, hi, I'm not here to hurt you. Yeah, the stuff that you get over at thrift stores is really high quality. I agree. Exactly. And thank you, Shelley. I appreciate you acknowledging my beauty. At least you understand that. Thank you. You know, I don't eat Beyond Meat or Impossible Burgers because I've heard that the estrogen levels are higher, although they're trying to say it's okay. I'm sorry, but genetically modified soy is not okay. Okay? Thank you. It is an epicite is in genetically modified corn. You can only wonder what is in genetically modified soy. What is epicite? It's the thing that makes you sterile. No, I try to minimize my physical contact with people, so I stay within 18 inches of everybody in the store, so it's difficult. I have to walk around like this. Thank you. All right, so let's give that a little push with a stirring rod of some sort. All right, break up the meat. Look at that pig burger in there. Yeah. Wow. Break up that meat. It's important to get this thing cooking really fast. And bring in the onions. Get those onions in there. Yeah, this is important stuff because the meat makes the enchilada. Yeah, let that cook together like that. And then throw in the garlic on top. I'm going to throw the garlic in right now. I'm going to throw a little bit more of the seasoning in it. Equaling a full level teaspoon. And I'm going to put hot sauce. Today we're cooking with Patti LaBelle's No. 3 hot sauce. Okay, give whatever hot sauce you have a few shakes like that. No more than a teaspoon. All right, I'm also going to break out my green chili sauce today because I'm going to prepare these in a dish, and I haven't opened this in years. It's literally 7 years old. I bought this at Safeway 7 years ago. Yeah. We're going to remove you from the show. Give that a good shake. I love mild green sauce. If you've ever been to Del Taco, they have the best green burritos. You're on a VR set in your kitchen. Thank you, Ace Spade. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, it's the hairdo is everything. Yeah, well, I talked to my stylist, and he said, David, you just got to work on the hair. As long as you get it perfect, everyone will like you. Yeah, I think he's right. All right. I don't have a stylus. Okay. I have fruit enzyme spray. Okay, do you should grow a mustache? No, I don't like mustaches. Nobody takes anybody seriously with a mustache. They think there's some sort of a, whatever. If I say anything, you'll think I'm offending somebody. Okay, remember those beans? Yes, we're going to put the beans in. I get Wild Harvest. And I have a really good deal on these beans, $1.49 for a can, but you can find beans for $1, just so you know. And I'm going to pour a little of the water out. Just a little bit more than I needed, but I'm going to put the rest of it right in there. I'm not going to even rinse this out. I'm just going to put the black beans right in there. Throw it right in there right now. That seals your proteins together. I, of course, recycle. Sarah and I recycled. And we got to fill the bags up now, right? Always keep a paper towel to wipe your fingers off. Okay, so I was going to release the name of my sensei, my former sensei, who kicked Steven Seagal's ass. And I will tell you his name. Are you ready? I'll give you his first name. Many people are wondering, David, are you serious? You know a guy who beat Steven Seagal on the set of Running Man? I do. His name is James, and he's a 6th-degree black belt, and he can kick some serious ass. Okay? Yeah. His name is James. That's all I'm going to tell you. That alone is more than I've ever given anybody. That's right. Thank you. He probably still could. I mean, what is he, like 65, 70? He's 75 now. I think he could still kick his ass. This is very important, and I didn't even know if I was going to find one for 78 cents, but I went to a special store and bought it for 78 cents, so that's not bad. Got to cut that up. Okay. That goes in the last because it takes the least amount of time to cook. I go for big chops because they're not going to be too big. They're going to be kind of loose in there. You don't want it to disappear. So that's about as much as you want to do. And just throw that in there. Okay? Give everything a stir. We're still at level 6, right? All right. You can add a little bit more hot sauce if you want, or seasoning. And I do recommend using onion powder or garlic powder. I just don't have it. I use fresh garlic. It's better for me. Well, you like the beef. You're like Bob. Bob was eating beef nachos with fillets of really good nacho beef. Man, somebody was saying Bob was gaining weight. I don't know, maybe. I can't tell. Hey, Shelly. Yeah, thank you very much, Shelly, for being so nice. Yeah, mustaches are gross. I knew a lot of bodybuilders back when I was living in Venice, California. You know, Franco Colombo I met. Frank Zane I met. Never met Arnold Schwarzenegger, though I knew his trainer intimately. Not in a sexual way, though. Yeah, I knew the guy. He was a pretty nice guy. He was kind of a cool rock and roll guy. He trained with Arnold every day. I knew him. I didn't really, I didn't really want to hook up and meet Arnold. It wasn't like a big deal for me. Yeah, Muscle Beach was great. I lived in Venice for a couple years on the beach in my van. Not intimately in a sexual way, Johnny. I mean, you get to know people when you talk to them for a long period of time. And they're not really friends. Yeah. Exactly. Thank you. And having known a person, you get to know how they are and what they're thinking about, but you never really breach that barrier of, hey, you're you and I'm me and we're not friends. You don't have to make friends with everybody. And when he told me he was a trainer for Arnold, I said, nah, I don't want to get to know you. It's just a little too weird. The whole question of steroids and drugs and all that always lingers in the back of your mind. Are these people really into, steroids? We're not friends, no. Chet, of course not. You've been harassing us for years. I have copies of your chat. You've been harassing us and hating on the show for years, Chet. I never said that. You are welcome to come in here if you are Muslim. Yes, that is a mutable offense. My goodness. You think I dislike Muslim people? What's wrong with you? Yeah. I don't know what that method is. Well, doesn't matter. I mean, anybody from Israel now is, even if they're Muslim, is considered Jewish, according to Donald Trump. All of Israel is Judaism. It is a nationality now. So even if you're a Christian or a Muslim living in Israel, you're a Jew, according to Trump. Tell that to all the Jewish Orthodox people who are watching our show right now in Tel Aviv. I'm telling you, they're not protecting your rights. What can I say? This man Donald, he's like Hitler. Okay. Now we're going to get two containers here that are very nicely portioned, and they're very clean. I cleaned them out, and I'm going to take my little spray bottle and spray them with olive oil. All right? Yes. My favorite part. Spraying with all the... I try to get the sides, too. There we go. Okay, looking good. Pull out your $2 organic 8 tortillas. Pretty cool. Lay them down. Actually, I like to put a little bit of Italian seasoning on them. Just slightly dusted. On the bottom side. We'll do 2 in each one for starters. Okay. Kind of position them sideways so they're spread out a little bit. I got to eat this refried bean can up. This is black beans that I picked up. I got to eat it up. It's damaged. I got it for 50 cents. See that? I got to eat this up. So I'm going to throw this in. This is not necessary in the meal, but if I don't eat it now, I never will. And it was good till December of 2019 on the thing, so... Seriously. I mean, I'm right on the dot within a day of it. If you can read that. I don't know if you can read it or not. Yeah. It's going in now on top of all that other food. But instead, what I'm going to do is spoon it in on top of the tortillas. Okay? That's not working out for me. I'm going to take a little smear like this. See what I do like this? Make a taco out of the refried beans. Go like that. Okay. Put it at the base. It doesn't have to be that thick. You don't want it too thick. I'll pull back. Okay, then I'm going to take a scooper and scoop out of this container filled with all of this wonderful stuff. I'm going to turn that burner down to nothing. The meat's done. All the relevant vegetables are pretty much al dente. Give it a couple, moves around there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder. Now be very careful when putting chili powder because it has cayenne in it. You have been muted for that. Wow, you're really striking out on that one. I'm going to throw a little chili powder on this just for flavoring. It gives you that edge beyond the hot sauce. Just touching it in a little bit. That brings in that kind of like a spicy taste. Okay, take a spoon of that, put it right there on top. Like that. It doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, then I'm going to pull out my Mexican cheese, my 4-cheese pizza. It's actually a 4-cheese Lucerne brand that I bought for $2. It was on sale. Sarah bought that. We use the other package. We got 2 for $4. We use the other package on our pumpkin soup, which was made in a pumpkin. It's really good. I think we still have some in the refrigerator we have to eat up. Okay, I'm going to put some cheese on there in a mass. I mean, put a lot of it in there. See that? Just sprinkle it right on there like that. There you go. All right. I'm going to do the same thing to the other one. So first I put the refried beans down. You don't have to. This is optional. And just kind of smear it around the base of the tortilla there. There you go. Put the spoon in there like that of the peppers. Make sure you put a little pepper in each one. All right. Okay, and then come the cheese. Make sure you get it all the way around. Now this is optional. You can make tacos out of this and put them side by side, or you can layer this. I'm going to layer this for ease of use. So now I come in with my next layer, which I then squirt a little olive oil on, like that. And then lay it down like that. Okay, you can actually go the opposite way if you want, so it fills the plate. We'll do the same thing with both of them. Now, if you have a really big container, you can use a really big container for the whole meal and put it in the oven. I'm going to preheat my oven to say I'm going to say 250 to 350, depending on how fast you want to cook it. I'm starting my preheat. There is no wig, Google. I don't have a wig, all right? You saw my feet? Uh-oh. Whoa. We got a foot camera showing. This is not good, man. Okay, so we're going to put the rest of the refried beans on top of these things, like that. See, like I do like this. See, like this? Yeah. Again, this is optional. Okay. Wow. It's so good. I know. You can put a little bit more seasoning on top of these if you want to go along and add more spice. You can certainly do that. I'm going for a simple low salt mix tonight. All right. Again, add the meat to the top. Wonderful. Okay, put a little cheese down. I'm going to kill the whole container here with just kindness. Was it Kevin Spacey said he's going to kill people with kindness? And then the third guy who alleged had untoward advances from Kevin Spacey, the third person dies after he said he's going to kill people with kindness. Can you believe that? Now people are talking about the Kevin Spacey body count. I know. Kurt, that's very disrespectful of the enchilada that I'm making. I'm not even done yet. Okay, now is the special ingredient I'm going to add. Sarah bought a bunch of crazy bread at Little Caesars, and you can get a can of tomato sauce. It'll work just as well. But she's got all these containers I've got to get rid of. So I'm going to put it all on top. Oh, they're already pre-formed. Look at that. I'm going to use at least 2 containers. There you go. You know, I'm going to use 3 containers. She had 6 containers. I'm going to put 3 in there. It's basically pizza sauce. Yeah. I didn't want to have to eat it, but, you know, whatever. Well, she got this crazy bread, and then she picked up this sauce, and somebody said, yeah, get me some sauces, and then nobody wanted it, so... Okay, kind of press that around the area like this. See that? See what I'm doing? Oh! Then put it on, all the meat on top. Press it in. Everything's very good, very, very wonderful. Yep. You can go all the way to the sides. There you go. Yeah, there's a little salt in the pizza sauce. So, I mean, if you want to get low salt tomato sauce, you can do it. You can also really save money by getting tomato paste and mixing it with water. That's the cheapest way to do it. They're like 50 cents at Walmart for tomato paste. All right, I'm going to use the rest of this refried bean on top. Now, some people really like sour cream with their enchiladas, and you can make these as rolls or layered like this. Either way, if you do the rolled method, you can kind of stick some sour cream in there with it, and then everyone has a neat enchilada. Nobody has to cut into the dish. But the best part about this meal is you put all the ingredients in, you press down on it like this. See what I'm doing? And then you just cover it with the rest of the cheese. A little disproportionate. I'm going to pull some from this side. All right. This is completely ready to go. I'm going to throw it in the oven, and we're good to go. I'm going to cook it for 45 minutes at level 300. I'm not high, no. No, should I be? I am drinking caffeine, though, coffee. This is going to, and believe me, if you want a little extra spice, now is the time to add a little Patti LaBelle #3. Or be brave and go with a mild green taco sauce from Safeway. Yeah. Man, that's crazy. It like locked me out. There we go. All right. Still smells good. I'm going to pour a little bit on top. And around the sides too. Now just cook the hell out of it. 40 minutes. You could add grits if you want. Yeah, if you really want to stretch your meal out, yeah. I mean, it's corn tortilla. You can add corn grits if you want. So I'm going to save these 3 things if she gets any more crazy bread next week, in case she wants to use them. I know what you're saying. You're saying, are you a robot? No, I'm not. I just put it on. I pretend like I'm a robot. It's just it's like a little gimmick I use. Well, I got to get people to talk about me, you know, so... What better way than for them to think that I'm a robot? I can't help. The feet are completely protected here. Yeah, everything's good. Everything is beautiful. So I used quite a bit of that sauce. The sodium content wasn't that big, so I added about 350 milligrams of salt. Yeah, I'm perfectly fine with that. A total of about, with the refried beans, of about 1,200 milligrams in both dishes combined. So 600 per dish. All right, I'm going to throw this in the oven now. Wow, it's hot in there. Now I recommend covering this. So I have these pieces of tinfoil I saved. This one will do. Look at that. I'm just reusing it. Isn't that great? That's like the 4th use of this tinfoil. It's amazing. Okay, I didn't overdo the chili powder. That's good. You can add cumin if you want in this dish. All right, I'm going to save my tinfoil here and make this like, I use this to like cook up pizza slices in the toaster oven, things like that. All right, we're pretty much done. Oh, my goodness, I have a little bit more ingredients in the pan. Waste not, want not. Okay, I'll throw that in there. It's a little bit of onion left and whatever else. Okay, let me throw that in the oven. Whoa, it's hot in there. For 45 minutes and we're good to go. All right. Hey, we're going to start the show in a few minutes. I'm going to sign off here. David's signing off. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. We'll see you again next time.